So if you're not manifesting, whoever's listening to this, start manifesting.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. 今日はですね、ドバイめちゃくちゃ暑いんだけれども、メンターをピックアップして今からスキーに行きます。
Yeah, we're going skiing.
Yes. Oh, you understood?
But it sounds like so soft and so like quiet when you speak Japanese.
Yeah.
You speak it quieter than you speak English.
Very aggressive. Okay, so be serious. You know,
Serious.
インスタで結構みんなからすごいたくさんの質問をいただいてて、で私だったりとか私のメンターにどんな質問をしたいのかっていう風に聞いたら、もうたくさんの質問が寄せられたので、ちょっとこのスキー場に向かうまでの15分間くらいですね、時間を借りて皆さんの質問に答えていきたいと思います。まずそうだな、最初の質問、I think one of the first question is, yeah, step by step, how you became successful.
Oh, the step by step. Okay, so I used to be in the military, the British Army, and I went to Afghanistan when I was 18 years old. And I used to love being a soldier. It was something that, you know, I really identified with. It felt cool. I loved feeling like the best. Like I just loved everything about the military, right? But then when I went to Afghanistan, I accrued a lot of leave. So I had 2 and a bit months time off once I returned home from Afghanistan. I got to travel the world. So I went to like 7 different European countries, and it was winter and it was really cold. So then I remember being out, I was like, where can I go that's really hot? And I went to Thailand. So I went to Thailand, and this was back in 2012. And I just had like the best time. So I went to all these countries and I had the best time, and I remember thinking like, wow, I want this life forever. Anyway, as it does, that feeling passed. I got back to the army base, and then I just had this like horrible sinking feeling of the only way I'm ever going to be able to travel the world again is, you know, by surviving another war. So I knew that from that day, I had to figure out something, right? I didn't know what it was, and I didn't really care what it was, to be honest with you. Because an important lesson that I guess I've learned 15 plus years on is that like whatever you do is temporary. It doesn't matter. You just got to do something and go all in on that thing. So the first thing I did was I joined some MLM company, actually. Like that was the first thing I ever did.
Yeah, a lot of people actually do that.
Yeah, and I started like selling all these like supplements and all these different things, and I built a little bit of success here. But eventually, like I realized that was a full-time babysitting job on top of my army job, and I had more money, but never enough to be like truly free. So then I looked into the industries of where's the wealth, you know, where's the actual money, and I moved into the finance industry. Did you not know that?
What finance? I mean, you did too many things. I can't remember.
Yeah, over the years, I've done a lot of different things, but my first $1 million was in the finance industry. So I was launching softwares in the finance space.
And remind me, you became a millionaire at the age of 19, right?
19, yeah,
Wow.
19. Whilst I was still a full-time soldier, so I was
That's
maxed
crazy.
out in my salary, and I made £1 million, not dollars, like so more than dollars.
Yeah.
When I was 19-year-old as a full-time soldier, and I couldn't get out the army.
And I remember you said that like while you're in the army, you tell people that you want to buy a Lamborghini and they laugh at you, right?
Yeah, and I've got like Facebook posts from 2014 where I'm like showing pictures of a green Lamborghini, and it has 1111 on the number plate actually, and I'm spiritual. I was telling all my army like friends like, oh, I'm gonna have a Lambo. Like I had it on this big vision board. I literally drew. I remember going on Google, like getting a green pen and trying to like trace a Lamborghini on my whiteboard, like trying to like.
Wait, you did like a physical?
Yeah.
Oh, my vision board is all digital on my laptop.
No, real.
They're real.
Manifestation is like the most powerful thing.
Well, I manifested this.
What?
With the digital one.
Yeah, true. But like you're still manifesting. So if you're not manifesting, whoever's listening to this, start manifesting. And if you don't know how, just close your eyes and visualize as hard as you possibly can and keep doing it.
No, but that alone is not enough. You got to actually work for it.
Yeah, but it helps.
Yeah.
You got to have a knowing that something's going to happen even when everyone else doubts you, because you're delusional until you're a genius.
Yep.
Like,
Well said.
yeah, and the amount of people from the military that even still reach out to me after all these years that didn't believe in me. They gave me shit. They laughed at me. And the military is a very hard place. Like, there's a lot of like aggressive British banter. Like, you know, people think that you're a bit of an idiot. Like, you start talking about these things that no one has ever done before. Then suddenly I've done it multiple times. Like I bought 3 Lamborghinis, not just one. Like one can be luck, but well, it's still hard to make it luck. But like, but 3, one is still good. But yeah, to do it 3 times is probably not luck. There's probably a system. There's probably something there, right?
No, actually, I read it the other day somewhere that says like, don't listen to people who doubt you, and then they tell you like, oh, you want to buy a Lambo? That's not realistic. You want to have this kind of life. You want to have that kind of life. It's not realistic. And then when these people tell you that, you just gotta tell them back, it's not realistic for you, but it's realistic for me.
Yeah, whatever you believe to be true is totally true.
Yeah.
And they believe that to be true for them, their life.
Exactly.
So you just never listen to anyone who's not got the things you want to do or has done the things that you want to do.
100%.
Yeah. So like a big thing for me was I always loved travel. So I knew that I was going to do and try anything I could possibly do to get out of the military and be free forever. And since then I've traveled to over 50 countries, and I mean for like over a decade, just constant traveling, and never had another job. Yeah.
No,
Still too much.
After 13 years, now he's 32 now?
Yeah, I'm 32, soon 33.
And he's still traveling constantly. This is why he doesn't even live in Dubai. But we meet each other quite often in a year because he's constantly traveling somewhere in the world.
Yeah. But I'm grateful for Dubai. It's like the ultimate hub. You meet amazing people like Amy. You get to go skiing in the hottest country in the world.
In the middle of the summer in the desert, we're going to ski.
Yeah, and there is a funny thing. So about manifestation and belief in higher powers of things, right? So Amy has fortune tellers.
Yeah.
So she's got a fortune teller. So last year, we wanted to go skiing together. Well, I wanted to go skiing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I can't because my fortune teller said I'm not allowed. So this was a last year issue. So today she's allowed to go skiing. So we're going to see how she is on skis.
No, not so good. Rusty. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I never fully really mastered it. But yeah, it's...
Well, we're going to find out. You're going to go down on your ass if not.
No, I'm going to fall a lot probably.
Yeah. But the long story short, it's just like the persistent resilience and like just saying yes to opportunity was one of the biggest things, to be honest. Like, because everyone around you thinks something's a bad idea until it's working and they want a piece of it. Whatever industry in the world that is, like, it's the same. So yeah, fast forward all of these years later, I'm still here, still blessed, still lucky, still doing all the things.
So after in the business world, in the finance world for 10 years,
Yeah.
you probably have already experienced a lot of like obstacles, failures as well, right? So can you share some of your failures and how you overcame it? I mean, mentally must be hard also. So any experience?
Oh, so many failures. So I've had multiple companies fail in different industries, things like e-commerce, like selling physical products I struggle with. I don't even know how much money in crypto from having the wrong guidance. Like that's probably...
Oh, that's because you didn't ask me.
Well, yeah, I didn't know you back then. I lost a lot of money in crypto thinking I was really good. I actually even launched some crypto coins. But yeah, like I was just investing in anything degenerate that you could possibly find because of the idea of the gains. But it's the people like Amy that make all the money because they have a smart process that actually makes sense, and they're not chasing, 400% in 1 month like me.
Yeah, you're a gambler. You like to take risks.
Yeah, I do like to take risks, but
Too much risk sometimes.
yeah, so like I would say that one of my biggest lessons was, because all that money, not only losing it was one thing, but it could have gone into other properties. So I like to buy properties now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think to myself, like, what would those, even if I invested in the right crypto at the right mentor, like you, for example, or I invested in properties, that would be a lot better for me. Like instead, I've just donated money to the charity exchanges of the world, I've definitely given a bit too much there. I've also had so many failures in things like business partners, picking the wrong business partner. So things are really good until they're not, right? People change when success happens or when failure happens. Like you don't really truly know someone. It's kind of like a relation. You're literally in a relationship, just in business. So not every relationship you ever had works out, and you shouldn't expect it to. You should learn the lessons from it, but you got to know when to remove yourself from those situations. And some of the biggest failures I've had is like, working with someone that I knew day one I probably shouldn't have gone all in on with. And yeah, it comes to bite you in the ass. I've had that a few times actually in a few different industries, but you just keep moving forward, and persistence over time is what will always win. If you're a good person, you attract good people.
Like me.
Like you. Yeah. Insert obvious answer here.
Obviously.
What's a big failure of yours?
My failure?
Yeah, I want to know.
Huh, interesting. Let me think. I can't really think about any failure that
Damn, she's just winning. Just a permanent winner. Can't relate.
I feel like I'm constantly winning.
Yeah.
But it's more like, for me, it's more like where I came from, right? Like, you know, a very middle class family, and then we were struggling and all that. And that was difficult for me. And I just was trying to constantly get out from that, what do you say?
The rat race.
Exactly.
Struggle.
Exactly. That was difficult. And also for me, like, what was difficult is that nobody supported me when I wanted to become a different version of myself. For example, I wanted to try something new. I wanted to learn crypto, and people were just doubting me, right? They're like, oh, it could be scam. Like, it's so suspicious. You shouldn't do it. You're getting a good job, so just stay with that. So nobody had the vision like me when I was really trying to work hard. That was difficult for me. But failure, actually, no.
What about the things you went to university for?
I went to university for international business and economics,
Okay.
which helped me nothing in life.
Yeah.
Because what do you learn? You learn about macro, micro. I just really wasted time and money. So if I could go back in life, I would not go to university. Would you go?
I never went.
Oh.
I dropped out of school. I also came from a really poor place too. Probably poorer than you, I would imagine. Like the valleys of Wales, very small country.
Actually, did you realize that the people around us, everybody who's like successful at the age of 19, 20, whatsoever, like they never went to university.
Yeah, they were all a bit weird. They all got picked on in school. They all had like difficulties. They all went through terrible fucking skin phases. They all like it's true. Like you were the odd one out. You know, you were like the black sheep. You weren't the cool, sexy girl in school.
Yeah.
Like you were the bit of the weird one that didn't really fit in, and then suddenly.
But that's a blessing because you're special.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're different, you feel like you're different from people around you, that means you're special.
Yeah, and then people get fat and ugly and want to learn from you. It's true. It really is true.
Wait, what did you say?
They get fat and ugly.
That's only in the Western world. The Japanese
Yeah,
people
to be
don't
fair,
get fat and ugly.
you age gracefully
Yeah.
until you're like 35, and then you're gonna look 80.
I was guessed 22 the other day by people from London. Okay. So other question that I remember is, what are the books that you recommend? You probably read so many books.
Yeah, so many books actually. It's that's been a really big foundation because before books, like you are a different person. So for me, when I was in the army, I was very much like the boy mentality, if you know what I mean. And it was when I started doing personal development books that I actually grew into a man, I would say. So there was a guy called Jim Rohn. I used to listen to him a lot, like real, like radical positivity, just like great information. The Secret was also a great one, but then I would say one better than that is The Magic by the same author, Rhonda Byrne, her name is.
The whole series, 5 books.
Yeah, actually, you've read all of them as well, right? So there's again another consistent theme here, and a lot of people, like we talk about like manifestation and positive energy and like belief systems. It's subconscious reprogramming. So every single night, Amy listens and I listen to subconscious reprogramming audios.
Oh, and this audio, actually, I shared it in my Telegram group.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Thanks for asking me.
Because actually, do you remember when we filmed last time?
Yeah.
Then they watched it. They were like, "We want it." So
Oh.
I was like, "Okay, sure."
You're lucky. That is a very, very rare piece of gold, I would say. But so The Magic, and then there's another amazing book called A Happy Pocket Full of Money, and that explains a lot about things like quantum physics. I think the title of the book is really terrible, but like
Yeah, actually, when I was at his place, I read the beginning of the book, and it was really, really like into it. I was like, wow, this is such a good book. And it's really interesting because it's not just, the title seems so simple, but it's very deep.
Yeah,
And
deep.
I couldn't finish it, so I have to.
Yeah, like things like quantum physics, understanding the truth about money. Like, it's really, really a world-class book, I would say. But yeah, anything that's just, for me, non-fiction. I don't read any fiction.
I'm same. I don't read any. I feel, okay, this might be bad, but I feel like a fiction book is just a waste of time. At least like at the age of 20s.
Yeah, like if you're trying to get ahead, it's probably not going to happen by reading a story about dinosaurs and dragons.
Or mysterious creatures.
Yeah, or someone killed my wife next door, like, you know, like.
Yeah, true. Oh my god, it's actually
You know?
interesting.
Even the yeah, it's like, so definitely anything that's more positivity and growth minded. It's all about just you programming the way that you think, because I was a person, and I still am probably a person, that my default thoughts aren't actually positive. Like, I don't just wake up and think, wow, I love this world. It's like I have to train that. I have to like look in the mirror, be positive, say positive affirmations to myself. Like the other day, Amy laughed at me. We were walking around in the mall, and I said to her, I was doing my morning routine. I looked in the mirror, I told myself I love myself, and then she looked at me and laughed. She was like, what? And I was like, you don't do that? Like, that's crazy to me.
And he was like asking me like, who tells you I love you? I was like, nobody.
Yeah, so maybe it's time you do. But for now, let's go skiing.
Yeah, we're up arrived. Ready for the ski?
Let's do it.
So, how was your ski experience in the middle of the summer?
It was nice. Very, very hot outside, very cold inside.
And then we have
And now we've got the warmth in our ears.
it's crazy how much electricity that they use in the middle of the summer.
Yeah, but you know,
We got hot chocolate.
hot chocolate on a random Monday,
Yes.
all because we invested in the right things.
Yeah. So, invest in crypto.
Definitely invest in crypto, just don't do it like I used to do it. Get a mentor, get someone who knows what they're doing, copy them.
Alrighty.
And the cup's even edible.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions regarding
Anything?
about me or him, then just comment below. Alrighty, see you next time.
Bye.